Hi everyone and welcome to today's class. We're just past the new moon and it's so interesting because we also have solar storms and all this affects our energy field. And yeah, what I noticed and in my surrounding and what they said is that yes, it affects us and maybe you feel really tired, you have mood swings and all this, and maybe even mentally exhausted and worried about your work. Don't worry. But at the same time, there's a lot going on under the surface. So we're tired, there's work at our energy field, which is maybe tiring, exhausting, and also affecting our mood. But there's so much going on really under the surface, not only in our energy field but also in the bigger picture. And of course this also gets into our energy field. So yeah, whatever it is that is happening may be reflected by on an emotional level. That's what they wanted to say. So maybe you notice some strange emotion that you can't understand where it comes from, and that's it. Okay, so let's see what we can do to balance these emotions. On the feet. Little toes in line with your hips or muscle line, little fingers in line with your shoulders, nose, sternum, navel, pubic bone in line. Sit bones together, the fountain is coming through your body, getting out of your crown of the head, that's it. Nose, sternum, navel, pubic bone in line, and what else? Ribs together, and knees and elbows relaxed. I think I've got it all now. We've got this line, and we've got the outer line, little toes, yeah, center line, together, fountain, we're good to go. Okay, so starting with the reaffirmation of the upper arms, your little fingers towards the thumbs, everything's long, and relax. Okay, so one more time. As I'm saying, your elbows are relaxed, so little fingers towards the thumbs, everything is relaxed, lengthening, and relax. Okay, now, thumbs towards the little fingers, lengthening everything, long, and relax. We're just working our way around the upper arms. And again, thumbs towards the little fingers, so it's all relaxed because you're using that fountain, meaning visualizing it, and then there's nothing happening here. Yeah, it's underneath the delta or deltoidos muscles, so ribs together and relax. Okay, with that same muscle coordination as always, we go to the end of the mat, lengthening, so we stretch the back, lengthening. Okay, now you can either bend your legs if you need to or have them long. Also use some yoga blocks or books if you need them to reach the floor, no problem, yeah, no problem at all. Navel in, and then from your sit bones, lengthen. And again, navel in, and sit bones to your head to lengthen. Elbows towards your body because otherwise you may get some tension here. Navel in, and lengthening, and just relax and just let the energy flow down. Okay, good. Now, one more time, breathing in, navel in, and lengthen, and now the energy through your middle finger and this describing the biggest possible circle. And now from here, energy again through your fingers, but more than anything through your head. And describing an even bigger circle, visualizing that. Not pushing. Poor arm, lengthening, and lengthening. Coming back. And one more time, lengthening. And coming back. This is really helpful for people who have problems with their neck, like stiffness, upper back, lengthening. Really energy through your head, and that helps you to keep your mobility up here. Yes? Okay, so let's see what's next. What's next? As you know, I'm always guided, so sitting down here, little toes in line with your knees and hips, or muscle line, and your sit bones in line with your head, elbows close, and slowly down, keeping lengthening, elbows close. We don't want to use the shoulders, we want to work here. So everything goes down, lengthening, lengthening. Okay, now just check in with your body, what you need today. How are you today? So you maybe want to stretch or give your energy field a shake. Lots of work going on here, so that may be something helpful today. And maybe some massaging. How's your back? Okay. Good. So now what do I have to do? Interesting. Okay, so obviously to balance our emotions we need to get into our center first. So we've got the little toes in line with your hip or muscle line, or with our hip or muscle line, and hands behind the head, elbows out. Breathing in. Now describe the biggest possible circle from your sit bones to your head, coming up, center, breathing in, and lengthening, coming back. Okay. Breathing in, and again, biggest possible circle, so not necessarily coming up very high, biggest possible circle here, and then biggest possible circle to go down. That's the technique for your abs workout. Okay, one more time, lengthening, coming up, up, okay. So now from here, got our legs bent in to go up, and they can be bent, yeah, so you can be here, no problem. Important, sit bones and heels in line, okay? So wherever you are, navel in, energy out, and lower, and relax. Breathing in, sit bones to your head again, longest possible circle, lengthening up, navel, let the energy flow through your toes, and now from here we open the toes, heels stay together, and turn out the legs. So this is the reaffirmation of the upper thighs, lengthening, and down, and together. Go slowly, and if you notice anything, for example here I've got a little tendon which is tight, just give it a little massage. Whatever you notice is helpful. Your body will tell you. And relax. And of course you do as many as is right for you, not as many as I may do or may be doing. Okay, so sit bones to your head, coming up to here, lengthening, and one more time. Up, navel in. Now we're turning both legs, but as we're using sit bones, navel coordination, our hips stay here. Okay, so I'm just lengthening, energy out of my toes, but more than anything out of my head. That's the ongoing fountain. Okay, something was irritating my eyes. Turn. And just very slowly, very relaxed, and here we go. Okay, so what else? Breathing in, sit bones to your head, lengthening, very, very difficult. Now from the center line, I move into the line, little toe, hip or muscle line, and not necessarily that far down. This is the maximum, sit bone heel, but you need to be able to lengthen from your head more than anything. Again, repeating myself, and more energy through your leg than on the way down. Yeah, so you are describing and visualized even bigger circle than the one down. So from here, just go to where you can to have the strength to have the navel in to come up again. So it may be quite small. You may have bent legs. Both is fine. Yeah, just lengthening, lengthening, and lengthening here, navel in, just lengthening. Okay, and again, lengthen, lengthen, and energy lengthen through your head and through your neck. You really feel it in the center. So again, we've got the line, little toe, hip or muscle line. Now reach, and then sit bone heel, and from here lengthen more and come back. Yeah, we're called to do even more. Okay, but of course you do what you feel is right for your body. It may not necessarily be the same as for mine. Lengthening, 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 and one more. So I'm doing 8 altogether today. Lengthen, up, and lengthening, and lengthening, and relaxing. Okay. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, I just got the next exercise. So obviously we balance our emotion through getting into our center and finding our center line. Makes sense, does it? Always interesting for me. Okay, so of course you can grab your thighs here and don't go crazy on flexibility on with the next exercise. It's only to feel long. Yeah, if you feel long, if you feel good, that's, yeah, because to feel stretched feels good, but don't overdo it. Okay, you know where your limits are. So hands behind the head, breathing in, and sit bones to your head now, lengthening. This is like an upper back stretch, and you can even push with your head against your hands to have this. And then just release my arms. You can grab here, or you can just lower them down, yeah, here, and come up, lengthen, and you can be up here, sit bones head, totally fine, relax here, or you're coming up and you relax wherever is right. But this is not right. Elbows down and relax. Okay, so from here, or from here, whatever you choose, slowly back, rolling down, lowering, lengthening everything, arms are up by my side, and I'm bending my legs in, lengthening them as much as I can. If you are here, sit bones, heels in line, perfect, yes. No need to stretch them, but every need to have that line. And also to maintain the fountain going through your head. So if you get to here, lengthen, lengthen, perfect, and we are going to get you on our way back. If there's no problem with your head, neck, all this, center line, then just go over. Okay, breathing in, navel in, lengthen, making sure that from your nose up to in between your two big toes, the center line is maintained slowly. Okay, now picking up everyone else who is there, bending in from your sit bones to your head. If you like to give yourself some support, please do so. And then again, you can grab here or you leave your left arm next to your body. Make sure there's nothing going on here. Yes, take it really slowly. That's the interesting part. Not only to strengthen, but also to see if you can really maintain the line, because that's what we're aiming at now. So from here or here, yes, again backwards, lengthening, lengthening. You go to where you can, lengthening. No stress on your head. Everything, all the weight should be in the center, otherwise this is a no-go place, yes? Or not yet, whatever. Sit bones to your head, lengthen. Please remember the goal is to feel the length, and the length feels good. Yeah, nothing more. Every pain is not helpful, right? Lengthen. And lower, and lengthening up, and lengthening. Last time, and if this is a good position and a safe position, you can try to lengthen your leg. And I'm now going from the center line to the outer line, referring to my little toe being in line with my hip or muscle line. Lengthening when it's up there, and obviously when it's next to the other leg, it's not. Yeah, so one more time with each leg. In my case, you do what you feel is right for you. Lengthening and lengthening, energy well. Going out of the head, fingers or fingertips and toe tips. Lengthening, just really lengthen. Lengthen, keep lengthening. It's always a circular movement, slowly rolling down, not up and down. Yeah, up and down doesn't work for the core muscles to work. Okay, just relaxing, just relaxing. And yeah, I need a little bit more. You do what you need to, obviously. Lengthening. Yay. Okay. Right. So really interesting. Now here comes the balance part. So it starts on the knees. We're here. And we've got the knees in line with the hips or muscle line. And center line is the other important thing. Now, one leg is in front, so that your fountain is still ongoing and not disturbed by the leg. So it may be well at the front. Now the arms, diagonal lines, so there's no stress on your shoulders, and your shoulder blades are parallel. Okay, so from here, lengthening and trying to lengthen your leg out. So it's not lift. See, that's a lift. It's lengthening. And I'm doing it 3 times today. If you need to put some books underneath, please do so. Yeah? Okay, so now changing sides. Establishing the fountain, don't go too quick. Lengthen, make sure you're really long and you've reached your height, and even more so. Now lengthening and lengthening. Okay, and again. Lengthening. So it's always a part of the circle. Lengthen. And an even bigger part of the circle. Yeah. See the one I did before, I did not lengthen enough. Yeah, so you can always, if you go a little slower, because I noticed I've been going too fast, you can always experience a millimeter more. And that millimeter is the one we're going for. Lengthening, relaxing, just keep sending your energy. Okay, so from here, lengthening, and don't worry if you can't lift your leg, yes? Because just sending the energy through is already helpful. So from here, that's not much of a challenge. You can try to be more forwards and more back, but really go slowly, making sure that you are not arching your back and lengthening, just lengthening, lengthening, lower, up, and bend in. Again, establishing the fountain, lengthening, lengthening, lengthening everything. Here we go, and lengthening, keep lengthening, keep lengthening, and lengthening. Yeah, it's really important to not overtake oneself. Lengthening, because the body needs to have a little time to give us the feedback in form of emotions, yes? That's what we need. Okay, so let's see how the back is doing with all this. Yep. Maybe some relaxation. Yeah. And here comes another stability exercise. Really interesting. Okay. So, if you can do the plank position, it's on the plank position. If you don't feel comfortable with that because you can't hold everything here, you can do the same exercise on your underarms. Okay, so you can do it from this position here or from the plank position. And what we do, obviously little toes in line with the middle fingers, diagonal line. We start off by rolling on the balls of our feet, very important. Lots of energy through your head, not through thinking backwards. This would lift your butt and destroy your diagonal line. So now from here, one leg in line and roll. Keep rolling, one leg in line, keep rolling, one leg in line, keep rolling, one leg in line, and lengthening. Don't do too many. You always do a break, as you know. You don't have a class to wait for. You can do what you need. Just relaxing the back, or have the blood flow back and breathe. I'm doing a couple of more. Lengthening. Okay. Just breathing. And I get told there's another exercise, and that's on the plank position. You can't do that one on the underarms, but you can do a balance on the underarms. In that position, I've just shown you on the underarms. So you just go here, lengthening, and break. Take a break. And don't think of holding. Holding would be this. Yeah? Think of from your sit bones through your head and through your heels. Can you see the difference? I hope you can. That's why I got the camera now and not anymore filming with my mobile and the microphone. So I hope you could see it. And now we're going in the plank position, the other version. So it's here, lengthening, and we're opening. Lengthening, and backwards, and lengthening, opening, and lengthening. And let's see if we can do a little balance. Lengthen from here, oops, Wow. Okay, lengthen, lengthen. That's interesting. I think that's the first time that happened to me, apart from when I was sliding once. I'm not going to cut that because we're all emotional beings, so this is so interesting. Lengthening, because yes, I'm definitely, we need to be here more. I just want to face you, that's why I'm doing it like this. Lengthen. Lengthen. I definitely noticed that there is a lot of work on my energy field. So now you've seen the proof. This is how it goes. So it's all about really going slow and see how your body is. Very important. Okay, good. Brilliant. Lengthen. And what else? Yes. Okay. Sideways push-ups, last exercise. Now we've got front arm, shoulder, hips and heels. Underneath arm embraces the upper shoulder blade and you're here. Now breathing in, lengthening. And up, biggest possible circle, okay? And lengthen. And lengthening. Okay, so it's not up and down, that would be this. It's lengthening. And lowering. And one more time, I'm doing 5 all together. Lengthening. No, I think I need to do one more. Anyway, 5. And just release your arm and the other one. Palms are facing each other, energy through your head and through your toes, ribs together, just relax. And lengthening. Okay, and just slowly up. Okay, so that was just a trial to see if the muscle coordination works. Yeah, if it doesn't work, that's fine. Same thing as what we had before. Okay, so one more time. Shoulders, hips, heels in line. You just embrace your upper shoulder blade. Elbow close, very important because otherwise you wouldn't be using your shoulder. And if you have some trouble with your neck, you can just look slightly down. Make sure that your hips are staying to the front, yeah? And if your legs come up, I forgot to say, sink them diagonally down into the floor. Breathing in. Now, biggest possible circle to really lengthen all the muscles. If you can't come up, don't worry, because by thinking long here, this is already the success, because this is having all these muscles at work, coordinated, and that's fine, that's all we need. So you don't have to be able to do anything as I do it. If you feel what I'm trying to describe here, you're good. That's the success. The feeling is the success because it's the proof for the body to have the benefit and getting the strength and everything. Lengthening. Okay, good. So one arm, the other arm, lengthening. I'm just lengthening through the entire body. And again, this is the success. Feeling how the entire body lengthens, navel in. And then we see, okay, can we go up or not? Yeah. Okay, so whatever you need to do, in my case it's here. A lot of work going on in my energy field. Lengthening. Oh yeah, but that was so good. Okay, great. Thank you so much for being here with me today, participating in this class. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it did help you. And I really want to say thank you that you are trying No, you are helping to grow my community of healthy, happy people. This is really what means so much to me, and I'm so happy about every single one here on this channel, and I hope that you get as much out of all this as I do, because it has truly changed my life and still does. And if you want to know more of that or about that, just check out my little channel intro. I'm talking a little bit about that. So, thank you very much. I see you for the next one, and have a beautiful day.